It's time to kick off season 2 of the Chicago Bears franchise. Here's a look at some of the highlights from the first 2 preseason games. Solid start to the preseason for us, man. 1-0 and 1 tie. It was good to see the team battle back against that early opponent. I think it was the Raiders. But we're here at our final preseason game. And if you guys know me, I usually simulate the final preseason game. I try to put all the backups in to make sure the starters don't play. That way we don't get any players hurt. And I don't know if you guys saw this, but we are going to be without Justin Fields for at least the first week of the season. He suffered broken ribs in that Bengals game. He could be back in time. We'll have to see. Him and Sam Mustipher both suffered broken ribs, which is tough. I want to get Justin as many reps as possible, but Dwayne Haskins did a great job stepping up last week in the preseason game. Good to see that from him. We needed to see what he can do with the first team offense just in case Justin did go down. I do have some concerns about the first team defense still, so we're gonna have to work some things out off recording, off stream. You know, getting in some practices just to see what this team is made of and where we can, place some players that'll make things better. But let's simulate this game and let's make some decisions about who's going to make this final 53-man roster. So unfortunately, we take the loss 27-17. We didn't even rush the ball very well. Only 50 yards on the ground, 220 through the air, 18 first downs. We both had turnovers. Let's see what we did here. We gave up 218 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick to Josh Allen. Dwayne, 131 and a touchdown and a pick. Stecker, man, he's been a solid pickup for us. Stecker and Glenn, the 2 undrafted rookie quarterbacks, they had a pretty good preseason for us. The ground game, Mostert had 66, Montgomery with 27, Singletary had 23. Okay. And get my guy Fox in there. Beasley had almost 100 yards. Mooney 3 for 63. Roquan and Clayton each with 10 tackles. That's a good look. Khalil had 6 and a sack and a half. All right. So here comes the fun part, man. We've got to cut 20 people to get down to our 53-man roster. I feel like we'll start things off at quarterback. Obviously, Justin's going to make the squad. I think Dwayne Haskins has solidified himself as the backup quarterback. Now, Stecker and Glenn. I think Stecker is going to be our pick. Glenn was solid, but I think that he needs some work still. I'm not going to move him to the practice squad. We're just going to release him. And then I'm going to move Decker to the practice squad. I would love to hold on to him. I think that he is going to be, with some work and some playing time going into the next couple years, he's going to be a solid backup quarterback. The next player is Keegan Fox, the undrafted rookie from Washington State. He's making the practice squad. I think he had a very good preseason. I think he's going to be a star at some point in his career. He's going to get a lot of playing time at some point in his career. This kid has strength. He's got speed. He's good. He's a good back, man. A solid backup running back. Now, at wide receiver, we're stacked. We already know 4 of the guys. The top 4 guys will make the squad. Actually, the top 5 are going to make the squad. Richard Downey. He kind of impressed me with that slant route he took to the house. Now it's down to these 4. Isaiah Coulter, John Vea Johnson, Daz Newsome, and Rodney Adams. Off rip, I think we've got to trade Johnson. I don't think he's going to make the squad. I didn't see enough from him. Maybe he can get on somewhere else and get some playing time. So unfortunately, we couldn't find a deal for Johnson, so we're just going to have to release him. Again, I think he's a solid wideout, just not in our fold. So that leaves Coulter, Daz Newsome, and Rodney Adams. I think I'm going to put Newsome back on the practice squad. And with Coulter, he could make the practice squad as well. Hopefully nobody signs him. So that leaves Rodney Adams, and I think he could be our 6th wide receiver. I think he did enough. He showed me a lot in preseason with, catching the rock, blocking. He's going to get a chance to make this roster as the 6th wideout. Brett Jones will get released. All right, so we'll put Taylor back on the practice squad, and we will put Simmons on the practice squad as well. Nichols, Love, and Lorenzo Neal, we're going to release him. D tackle, Damian Square, we're going to release him. Outside linebackers, so we're going to get interesting. Khalil's good. Gibson is good. I think Jameer Jones, we've got to let him walk. I'm still up in the air about Noah Spence, especially since it's his 6th season. His block shit is just so bad. But he's got a great finesse move. All right, we'll hold on to him for now. Middle linebacker, we're going to rock with Roquan and Clayton as our 2 starting linebackers. Ogletree and Iggy will be their backups. I think that leaves Christian Jones as the odd man out. I'm going to put Caleb Johnson on the practice squad. So nobody has interest in Christian Jones, so we're just going to go ahead and release him. Freeing up $2 million. So 4 middle linebackers. We're cool with that. On this side, I like the duo of Lorenzo Carter and Tack McKinley. We've got a lot of speed and QB pressure with these two. Peck will get released. Little head, big body. And then I put Charles Snowden on the practice squad. At corner, we've got Jalen, Oliver, Crossan, Kendall Vildor, Duke Shelley, and I think Xavier Crawford is going to be the odd man out of this group. So we couldn't find a trade for Crawford, so that means we're just going to have to go ahead and give him his release. Hopefully he clears waivers and somebody will pick him up. Secondary. I like Joyner at that nickel linebacker spot. He had one good play this preseason where he did a delayed blitz and got the sack. Marquis Christian, I think he saw a little playing time. So at least Deion Bush as the odd man out. We're going to go ahead and grant him his release. Jamal Martin at strong safety was a good choice for us. I like Josh Jones a lot. He did a very solid job for us. So that means, unfortunately, DeAndre Houston Carson, we're going to have to release you, man. So our last move is going to be moving Arlington Hambright, our left guard, to the practice squad. We're going to run with 3 guards, 4 tackles, and 2 centers. That's the plan. All right, good to see all these guys returning from injury. First up, I believe it's Justin and Sam Mustaford and Justin Fields, right? So that's a good thing, man. We'll have Justin at full strength going into the first week of the season against the Packers, the team we lost to in the playoffs last season. So we're kicking off season 2 against our arch rivals. All right, so we are ready for season 2, and I'm just looking at the numbers, man. Green Bay is trash. 77 overall, or 77 on offense, 79 on defense, 77 overall, but they still have that bad man. Devontae Adams is gone now, so is MVS. So I wonder who Aaron is going to be throwing the ball to. We'll take a look at their roster the next one. We'll have to take a look at the keys to victory and how we're going to game plan for Aaron Rodgers this week. This should be a fun one, man. We're kicking things off on Monday Night Football. It's prime time. It's a good way to start the season, man. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're brand new. Don't forget to ring that bell, join the Noti Squad. Make sure you guys check out those links down in my description. Follow your boy on Facebook, Twitter, and IG. And come through and join the Discord, fam, man. That's where I keep everything up to date on what's going on with all the series. We talk sports. We bounce ideas off of each other, man. Come be a part of that. I want you guys to be a part of that Discord, fam, right? We're going to talk in the season opener as we're on the road taking on the Green Bay Packers. Looking for revenge. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.